This one's going to be tricky. I'm just kidding. I mean, it's not. It is. Wait a minute. What? It's literally an artist named Tricky from the UK. I've never heard of. And it's a song called Hell is Around the Corner. Oh, snap. But what's wild is that this song is over, on YouTube alone, over 8.2 million views. Shout out today goes to Ryan for this suggestion. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm going to check it out with you. Are you ready? Subscribe. Come with me around the world to feel music. Let's go.
I stand firm for a soil. Liquor I come for, so they juice me, seduce me. Dress me up in stitsy. Hell is round the corner where I shelter. Isms and schisms. The living out of shelter. If you believe or deceit, common sense says shouldn't receive. Let me take you down the corridors of my life. And when you walk to your preference. No need to answer till I take further evidence. I seem to need a reference to get residence. A reference to your preference to say I'm a good neighbor. I trust to judge you from my label. The border me ensures my good behavior.
This is trippy, you guys. Maybe this is better when you're on something. I don't know, but this is just different. I'll have to look up the lyrics in a second because I'm lost. Maybe it's the lights, but the shaking of the head and the cinematography and that crackling in the audio is different. This is different.
The constant struggle ensures my insanity. Passing the ignorance ensures.
Sorry, guys. He's just all up in the camera and all up in my face, and my mind is like on alert. I'm like, you coming too close. What jujitsu move am I gonna have to use to protect myself? It's just something about the off music. I know this is all intentional, but the black makeup around the eyes, the leaning in, right? Coming into your space, coming closer. Obviously, I know there's a screen between us, but it pulls you in, and yet it's really confusing. I don't know what to make of this. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I promised y'all real talk, real reactions in the beginning. I break down things, I analyze things, and I'm going to do my best to keep an open mind, but I'm not going to lie to you. This is different, and I'm not sure where to put this. But I suppose that's exactly what it's trying to, the effect they're trying to cause. This feeling of disorder, chaos, confusion.
The struggle for my family. We're hungry, beware of our appetite. Distant drums ringing news of a kill tonight. The kill which I share with my passengers. We take our fill, take our fill, take our fill. I stand firm for a soil. Liquor I come for, so they juice me, seduce me. Dress me up in stitsy. Confused by different memories, details of Asian remedies, conversations of what's become of enemies. My brain thinks bomb-like, so I listen to music calm tight. As I grow, and as I grow collective. Before the move, sit on the perspective. Mr. Quail in the crevice and watches from the precipice. Imperial passage. Heat from the sun someday slowly passes. Until then, you have to live with yourself. Until then, you have to live with yourself. I stand firm for a soil. Liquor I come for, so they juice me, seduce me. Dress me up in stitsy. Hell is round the corner where I shelter. Living in skittles. We're living on a skelter. If you believe I deceive, then common sense says you will receive. Let me take you down the corridor. My brain thinks bomb-like. My brain thinks bomb-like. My brain thinks bomb-like. Beware of our appetite.
The way he's licking his lips, talking about beware of the appetite. I'm aware. I'm being beware. To call this hell is around the corner and all the black and red and the cross on his hands and the black nails. This feels dark, I won't lie. It feels chaotic. And I guess that was exactly the point. The black and the red, him spinning in the room, him shaking his head like he's mentally unstable. This was weird. I won't lie. I'm not going to pretend that this was. I could see people who are chilling, maybe even partaking in the herb, getting lost in this and enjoying this. And maybe even when we're looking at the lyrics, which we're about to do, going deep and getting lost, right? Because when you partake in the herb, suddenly things are very poetic and profound for some. I stand firm for our soil like a rock on foil. Say, reduce me, dress me up in Stussy. Hell is round the corner where I shelter. Isms and schisms, we're living helter-skelter. If you believe and deceive common sense, says shouldn't receive, let me take you down the corridors of my life. Is this a reflection on the African American experience? I stand firm for our soil, right? Where we come from, who we are. Correction, not the African American experience, but the experience of minorities, right? Of Africans in the UK, right? Of black people in the UK, or of minorities in the UK, in America, wherever this, I think, fits across the board. That experience of being on the fringe and having to prove yourself and having to fight even harder to prove you're a good neighbor, to not be looked at a certain way, to not be seen as something's wrong with you, and going through discrimination, belittling, bullying, all kinds of things that make it feel like hell is around the corner. It feels like a political video in the sense of, or a social justice video, maybe that's the better word, of raising awareness in a very unique, different way. Reduce me, seduce me, dress me up. Hell is around the corner where I shelter. Isms and schisms, right? Division and all that. If you believe and deceive common sense, says shouldn't receive, let me take you down the corridors of my life. Basically, let me show you my experience. Hell is around the corner, right? For me, wherever I go, my experience may just be hell, right? Any moment, things will fall apart. There'll be division and schisms and the corridors of my life. I'm spinning in this room. I'm stepping into hell. That's my life. Is this a song from 95? Or is this a reflection on a person struggling, period? Person saying, hell is around the corner for me. Let me take you down the corridors of my life. And I seem to need a reference to get residence, as in like I need a referral and need a reference to be able to get housing. A reference to your preference to say I'm a good neighbor. So judge me for labor. The bond on me ensures my good behavior. Oh, snap. The constant struggle ensures my insanity. Passing the ignorance ensures the struggle for my family. We're hungry, beware of our appetite. Distant drums bring the news of a kill tonight. The kill which I share with my passengers, we take our fill. I stand firm for our soil. I think that this is about minorities who experience racism and prejudice, right? Who have to prove a reference for their residents, who have to prove that they're good neighbors, who may be judged for their labor, basically saying, I'll take you down the corridors of my life. Let me show you what it's like for me, because hell is around the corner for me. My life is a struggle. I stand firm for our soil, like a rock on foil. Details of Asian remedies, conversations of what's become of enemies. My brain thinks bomb-like, so I listen, he's calm type. And I grow collective before the moves sit on the perspective. Very interesting, very unique, but I think this could be seen as like a political song in the sense of raising awareness and shedding light on discrimination on minorities, on people groups that have struggled over the years, and shedding light on their experience, how hell is around the corner for them. Very interesting and very different song. What do you think about this one? Subscribe, go check out my channel, Rosalie Elliott Official, here, Rosalie Reactions, and stay tuned for more. I'll see you on the next ride.